Protect your mind at all times. Protect your dreams at all times. You see, in order to really get where you want to go in life, in order to accomplish your greatest desires and your deepest dreams, you have to be delusional. You have to be delusional in order to think that you can do what most people think is impossible. And if you're not delusional enough, people are going to try to kill your dream. They're going to tell you what's possible in their minds, and they're going to project their thought patterns onto you in order to discourage you or in order to bring you down to their level. This could be your friends. This could be your spouse. This could be your coworkers. People will always try to bring you back down to their temperature if your temperature is rising too much, if your temperature is making them feel uncomfortable. I remember years back working at a warehouse. This dude saw me reading. During the lunch break, these guys are all watch sports and talk shit. And this dude saw me reading, and he criticized me for reading. He said, "Why are you doing that? You think you're better than us." That's exactly what he said. And then he said one of the dumbest statements I've ever heard in my entire life. One of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my entire life. He said, "It makes no sense to read because that's just other people's opinions. And just because it's coming from somebody else doesn't mean that it's factual." One of the most ignorant things I've ever heard in my entire life, because a book, you could take 20 years of knowledge and put it into a 350-page book. And this dude was trying to bring me down to his level because him seeing me read made him feel uncomfortable. Whenever you're trying to grow, expect this. But the good news is, the more uncommon you become, the more close you're getting to success. You have to be uncommon. There's a reason why the top 10% is the top 10%. It's because they're not like everybody else. And you have to embrace not being like anybody else. You have to know that there's levels to this game, and in order to get where you know you deserve to be, where you belong, you have to start moving different. And part of moving different is just being delusional. I've seen so many clips of this. I've seen Israel Adesanya, Conor McGregor, John Jones, and these are just UFC examples. Will Smith, Jim Carrey. All these guys were considered delusional. They were considered crazy for having the dreams that they had. Planes flying across the sky. When the Wright brothers told them that he was trying to do this, they were trying to make a flying machine, they were criticized and ridiculed. They were told that they were being delusional. Carl Benz, the founder of Mercedes-Benz and also the founder of the automobile. When he was making his automobile, he would drive it at night. He would experiment at night because he was worried about the ridicule that he would get, because they called him crazy. Because how the hell can you have a horseless carriage? Every carriage needs a horse. And that's what the majority of people are going to think like. They're going to think according to their perception of reality. And you have to expand your perception of reality to understand that reality is what you make it. You decide what reality is for you. Nobody else could decide that. And sometimes it's best to just keep quiet. Keep things to yourself. Because these people are going to try to suck your energy. Another key example of this is creators, content creators. If you create content, the people that don't create content are going to be the first ones in your comments saying negative things about you. The people that don't do anything, they're trying to bring you down. They're trying to knock you down a few notches because who's this guy think he is? So be delusional. And I share my dreams a lot because for me, I don't care what anybody thinks about my dreams. So I'll say it all the time. I tell people exactly what I'm going to do. But not everybody is strong enough to be able to take that criticism and the fact that people doubt you and still continue on. For me, I use it as energy. I love it. I wish somebody would tell me I can't do something just so I could turn around and do it. That's what motivates me. But for a lot of people, that takes away their energy. So depends on what type of person you are, but you decide what you're going to do when it comes to your dreams. Are you going to share them or are you going to keep them to yourself? But either way, you stay delusional. You stay delusional. I was just watching a YouTube video of a $218 million house in Palm Beach. And there wasn't a second in my mind that I thought that wasn't possible for me. Now, 99% of people, when they see that, they're like, that's crazy. I'll never be able to afford anything like that. But why not? Because the person that's going to buy that house is made up of the same flesh and blood and has the same 24 hours in the day that I do. Their circumstances might be different, but people have made life-changing wealth in very short periods of time. So I know that there's no difference. It's only execution and time. Be delusional. Make your dreams big. Make them outlandish. Your dreams should be so big that you should be slightly worried about your dreams. Because one of the worst mistakes I've made, and I've accomplished a lot of my goals, is I made my dreams way too small, and then I accomplished them. And when I accomplished it, I was like, damn, that's it. I could do way better than this. But I guess it's all part of growth. So don't let anybody bring you down. You stay delusional. Look at historical people and see that they were delusional also, and they were always called crazy, but they ended up doing what they wanted to do because they were persistent. Sorry for the bad lighting, but thank you for watching, and I hope this resonated in some way. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.